Welcome to AIFS 101. We're going to spend the next 10 minutes getting to know all about studying abroad and how AIFS can help you fulfill your goals of studying overseas. Here's a quick overview of what we'll be talking about today. It'll be just a taster of what options you have and will hopefully pique your interest to do further research. AIFS has been around for over 50 years, making us one of the oldest and most well-known study abroad organizations around the world. With more than 1.5 million alumni, we've sent students abroad on summer, semester, J-term, and faculty-led programs. Some students come to college knowing that they want to study abroad, but many others may be wondering, why would I want to go abroad in the first place? These are just a few reasons we believe learning outside of the country and outside of your comfort zone is important. You'll learn more about yourself and gain skills that you may not have gained at home. Less than 10% of U.S. college students study abroad, so oftentimes your experience may be the first thing that pops out on your resume or postgraduate application. If you're at the beginning stages of preparing to study abroad and you don't necessarily know where you want to go yet, that's totally fine. Here are some things to consider as you try and figure out exactly where you want to go and what you want to get out of your time overseas. AIFS offers programs in over 20 countries around the world. Many of the countries that we work in also offer multiple city locations. So if you're looking for something specific, definitely check out our website for the most up-to-date information. We have programs in big cities, we have programs at the beach, we have programs in the mountains, so oftentimes students can find exactly what they're looking for. During the summer, we also have a pretty unique program option that allows you to either study in multiple cities or multiple countries. Check out our website for those as well. AIFS has a number of program models for you to take into consideration. As I had mentioned before, we offer traditional study abroad programs, meaning you're taking courses at either a host university or center overseas. You can apply for an internship, or you can apply for a community engagement program, which means that along with taking your academic courses, you're spending a good portion of your time abroad working with a local community. Our programs are offered throughout the year. You can study abroad during the semester, you can study abroad during the academic year, you can study abroad during the summer, and you can also study abroad during the January term. Just double check with your home university to make sure that a J-term program fits in your academic calendar. We suggest planning to study abroad as soon as possible, so you can really work with your advisors to figure out what time of year is best for you. One of the most popular questions we get asked is surrounding courses. Students want to know how courses are going to transfer back to their home university and what courses apply to what specific requirements. This involves you needing to do a little bit of research, but all of our programs are open to all majors. However, not every program is going to have the very specific courses you may need. So take a look at our website for the most up-to-date course options. You can definitely stay on track for graduation as long as you plan ahead. We have courses available in your major, courses available in your minor. A lot of students take electives, and many students study the language while they're overseas. Our programs are really flexible, so you don't necessarily need any previous study of the language that you'll be living in. But you can take courses at the beginning all the way to advanced level to really learn the language while you're there. Most other courses are going to be taught in English. One of the reasons why so many students decide to study abroad with AIFS is that we try and make it as easy and affordable to get you abroad as possible. One of the things we do to help with that is create an all-inclusive program fee. On our website, we have the most up-to-date fees for each program location. You may be asking, what does that even mean? That basically means that we've included everything you'll need whilst you're abroad in that initial fee. So your housing, your meals, cultural activities, excursions, health insurance, on-site staff, as well as various supportive services are all included. We also have the option to do a round-trip airfare from various cities around the US. Studying abroad may seem overwhelming at first, but once you decide what location and what program you want to study on, the application process really isn't that challenging, and our admissions officers are there to help you every step of the way. A few more tips as you begin your application to study abroad. Make sure that you speak with your study abroad office on campus. Every campus is different on the requirements for applying and preparing to study abroad, so talk to your study abroad advisor as soon as you can. You'll also need to talk to your academic advisors and your financial aid office. Make sure that you're applying for your passport if you do not already have one. And you can check into your student portal to see all of the required pieces for your application. Make sure that you're working on those to get them sent in as soon as you can. AIFS is committed to ensuring the safety and security of all of our program participants. We want to make sure that when you go abroad, you have the peace of mind to know that you're going to be supported once you get there. We employ staff in each location who take care of anything that may come up with your health needs. These resident directors work closely with our offices here in the US as well as your home university to make sure that everyone is in touch and up to date should any sort of health or security need arise. I also want to share with you a little bit more about funding opportunities. Each year, AIFS offers grants and scholarships to over 50% of our students. A listing of all of our scholarships can be found on our website and through your student portal. Along with this information, we also offer tips on how to creatively fundraise and save up for your study abroad program. You can also download a copy of our Affording to Study Abroad guide that's featured on our website as well. As you're planning, make sure that you check in with your financial aid advisor to see if there are any options for you to transfer any of your financial aid abroad. Summer funding can be a bit tricky, so make sure that you plan ahead and set up an appointment with the office as soon as possible. As you continue to plan and prepare for your study abroad experience, here are a few more helpful resources for you to use. You can also always get in touch with our admissions officers as they'd be happy to answer any questions you may have. Thanks for taking the time to learn more about AIFS Study Abroad. If you have any questions or want to get more information, stop by our website, www.aifsabroad.com. You can also check us out on one of our social media channels.